What's up guys, today I wanted to go over the most brutal finishers in Spider-Man PS4. So I'm going to be tackling this from two angles. The first angle is going to be the brutality of the finisher, and the second angle is going to be covering the animation of the finisher. So let's start off with this first finisher, and just right off the bat, when it comes to animation, the camera takes center stage. You get this really nice swoop to highlight what's going on. That's going to be the staging principle, because you always want your audience, your viewer, to know what they're supposed to be looking at. In this, they want you to see that he's using, like, I guess a judo throw, throwing the guy over. Great way of incorporating his web as a character as Spider-Man, and just pummels him down to the ground. And you can see there's a nice little zoom in at the end to really enhance the impact of him hitting that pavement. For this guy, I hope he has good medical insurance, because I don't know if anything's broken, but he's definitely unconscious. So going into number two, this is going to be a really flashy finisher. I'm not really the biggest fan of some of the poses in this finisher. There's one in there that I just think is a little bit of an awkward pose, and I think it could use a stronger silhouette, but overall it's a solid move. When it comes to brutality, I mean, you really have to think about the amount of force it's taken to propel someone in the air that high. And if you look at the kick, Spider-Man kicks him right in the back where his pelvis is, and the guy just folds because of that. Kind of like a chair. He's definitely going to be having lower back problems for the rest of his life, and he probably suffered a broken jaw.
My back. Oh, my back.
Now, when it comes to this last finisher, I have to say this is probably the most brutal finisher of them all that we've seen so far. So covering the animation of this finisher, I mean, we really have some great contrast to the poses. It starts off in a squash and we go to stretch, and it just overall it feels really nice. The move seems harmless in the beginning, because like, okay, he's webbing him up, and then it's only until you figure out where it's actually going. And what they actually do in many of the animations is that they slow it down for you to show that he's attached his webs to him, and they do this in some other shots as well when there's a lot going on screen, so the viewer can see what's happening. So when it comes to him hitting that pavement, you really feel the impact of this guy hitting the pavement. And with the special effects, the camera angle, it's all really nicely done. So I hate to tell you guys, but this guy isn't paralyzed, he's dead. I mean, I don't know anyone who's human, who could take such a beating of this move. I mean, his spine is definitely torn to shreds. So that's it guys for the video. I just want to do a simple little recap so you have a few pointers to take away from this. The first one is going to be camera animation. The camera is your friend. Now, you don't want to be necessarily dependent on the camera to kind of hide poor animation, but when you get your animation done, use that camera to the benefit of the shot. The second one is going to be staging. In all of these shots, you can see exactly what's going on. There's clear silhouettes in every single shot, and even times where there's a lot going on, they slow it down so the viewer knows what's happening, knows that it's a punch or it's a kick or whatever it is, that we know and see what's going on. And the last one, which I feel is the most important one, is going to be stay true to your character. When it comes to someone like Spider-Man, in all these shots, he's very agile, he's very flexible, but it also shows his strength. It also shows that, he's not just a gymnast, but he's a really super powerful gymnast who can kick your butt in multiple angles. So always keep that in mind in regards to whatever character you're animating. Stay true to who that is. Anyways guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time guys, keep animating.